Downtown Owensboro, the best little Opryhouse in Kentucky for our New Year's Eve bash. Tonight, the backstage band and singers, along with a cast of thousands, will entertain you with the best of live music and down home fun. So now, please welcome the Queen of the Isles. Here she is. Here's Goldie.
Special. Oh, Lord, the guys got together and nominated the 10 worst jokes of the year.
They sure did. They asked me to bring them down.
And they asked you to bring them down here. You're just a kind woman. I appreciate that, Miss Witt. Thank you very much. And she brought me a half a glass of water.
Here's your water.
Is that my other half? Oh, thank you for that half a glass.
Well,
I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
That's right.
That's true. 10 worst jokes of the year is on tap for tonight. I guess this envelope's been hermetically sealed. Oh, I tell you, it's a good thing because I wouldn't want nobody to have a preview of these stories. So y'all all got together and nominated the 10 worst jokes of the year. So after I tell them tonight, I'm never to tell them again. Oh, guys, I bet there's some of my favorites in there. I bet there's some of my favorites in there. Oh, boy. Well, okay. Let me see how this is going to look. Oh, we got a great show for y'all tonight. Oh, they're even numbered. Ain't this cute? They're even numbered. Look at that. They got numbers on them. Well, pick a number, Dusty. Which one do I get to do first?
How many you have?
1 to 10. 10 worst jokes of the year. Number 7. Number 7. You think it's one of the worst jokes of the year? I'm gonna tell y'all, this is one of my favorite stories. I don't know how I'm ever gonna discard this story. So you hold this. But I'm gonna tell it anyway. This is one of my all-time favorites. How they could pick this one, I'll never know. There was this guy. He'd been gone for a long time. I know. See, it's my favorite. This is one of my favorites. Again, it's one of your favorites too. There was this guy who'd been gone for a long time. And he come home one day and he walked in the kitchen and said, "Hi, Mom, I'm home." She said, "Where you been?" He said, "Off to war." He said, "Where's Dad?" "Out in the yard." So he walks out in the yard and he says, "Hi, Dad, I'm home." Dad said, "Where you been?" He said, "Off to war." Dad said, "Well, did you win?" He said, "Yes." "Well, what did you win with?" He said, "Bayonets and hand grenades." Isn't this good so far? Dad said, "What's a hand grenade?" He said, "Here, I'll show you." And he pulled one out of his coat pocket and he pulled the pin on it and he threw it over into the outhouse that Grandma had just walked into. All of a sudden, kaboom!
Yeah.
Grandma come out of the outhouse, she was a staggering. She was a wiping Sears and Roebuck pages and flying everywhere, you know, and everything was just going here and going there, and she said, "Whew. Boys, I'm glad I didn't do that in the house." To discard that story. It's one of my all-time favorite stories. There it goes. That's it for that one. Number 7's down the drain. We got 10, we got 9 more here, folks. Y'all just wait. You ain't heard nothing yet. On tonight's show, we've got Vicki Carter-Dial from Nashville now. Natasha, Neely is here. Beth Roby is here. The Tate brothers are here. Danny Mason called. She's on her way. Hopefully everything is okay. She had a bad sickness in her family. They found out her mother had breast cancer. And she is not probably in the best state of mind. And she said, "Goldie, I'll try to be there. If for something happens," she said, "I will be late. If something happens, please explain to everybody." So we just kind of hold her breath and hope that she gets here. But we do understand in a situation like that. And she's like I said, she's not really in the best of holiday cheer at this point. They just found this out and they had to remove her mother's breast, and her mother's not doing very well. And it just kind of shakes up the whole family when something like that happens. But anyway, we'll just hope that she gets here, and in the meantime, y'all sit back and relax and have a good time. Here's a request. It's called "A Picture of Me Without You." That was real good. Imagine a world where no music was playing, and think of a
I'll be without you. And you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing. If you watched as the heart of a child breaks into, you see a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you watched as the heart of a child breaks into, then you see a picture of me without you. You see a picture of me without you. Got my number. You got my name. So why don't you call me? Let the doctor sit you.
to report on my situation here. Y'all know that I decided right before Thanksgiving, as a matter of fact, the day before Thanksgiving, I looked into the mirror and I said, tweedly butt, tweedly gut. Boy, it's gotta go. I mean, it's gotta go. And besides, every Saturday night I'd get home and I'd take off my pantyhose and I'd have a ring around the tummy. Well, I hated that. I just hated that. You know, you can't go get too romantic. My husband would say, honey, what's wrong with your tummy? I said, I got a ring around it. He said, what's that from? I said, the pantyhose are too tight. He said, honey, I don't think they got anything after queen size. Oh, smart aleck. And I thought, that is it. So I decided I'd go over to the Nutrisystem, folks, and I did, and they're so sweet to me. And they put me on this here diet. And from the holidays, the day before Thanksgiving, up until I weighed in last Tuesday, I've lost 15 pounds. Then they measured me, and I've lost 7.5 inches. And that's kind of, you know, they measure your arm and your Dolly Partons and your waistline. Well, I didn't know if I could say that other word or not, so I just said Dolly Partons. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. My chest, that's right, my chest. They measured all of that, and anyway, all together they added it up, and I'd lost 7.5 inches. So, boy, I am really excited about that. But the thing about it is, I was going to try to get down to my original weight of 7 pounds and 8 ounces. And well, maybe that's too much. But you see, come next October, actually next September, when the River Park Center opens, they asked me to be Annie, and Annie, get your gun. And I'm so excited about that, because it's like a childhood dream of mine. I always wanted to be Annie Oakley. And you know what's really neat about it? Because the opening of the River Park's going to be September the 12th. That's my daddy's birthday. And my opening night for Annie Get Your Gun is October the 9th. That was my mama's birthday. I mean, and they, you know, they're the one, they were the reason I'm here, you know. So, and then when I was growing up, see, it's my childhood dream to be Annie Oakley, and they called me to ask me to be Annie, and I got to thinking about that, and I thought, honey, when I get up there on my stage, woo, I want my friends to be hanging down. I don't want it to be sticking out. So I decided it's time to lose weight, so that's what I decided to do. So I appreciate y'all's support. Boy, my girls are really good about that. Mama, you just really looking good. And they promised me they was going to sing tonight. I don't know if they're all 5 of them here or not yet. Of course, there's so many. Time I get all of them up here, my 5 girls, and they got married again. That's what happens to you. You get 3 more, so now I got 8. But I found out what's causing it. Got me a hearing aid and put a stop to that.
You want all your company to lose weight too.
All my what?
All your company.
Never interrupt me when I'm on a roll telling a story.
I tell this.
What about your company?
Because she invited the band over and a bunch of company. And
what? What happened? My hand was good.
She had everybody eat, and then she said, I want you all to eat first, and I got this great videotape. Okay, so everybody ate, and we sat down to her, let's see the videotape go, because she plays it. And she has the videotape of her daughter throwing the meat on the floor.
She dropped it. She turned it upside down.
And then she picked it up, and she had little hairs in it, and little pieces of rug. And one changed the diaper right before she picked it up.
Well,
and we ate it.
They cleaned it up. It was clean ham.
Yeah.
I looked at it. It was real.
Well, I liked it.
Thank you, Dusty. You didn't eat none of it. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted there, I was talking about my 8 kids, and I finally found out what's causing it. Got me a hearing aid, and that put a stop to it. Girls, it'll do it every time we got ready to go to bed at night. And he said, "You want to go to sleep or what?" And I'd say, "What?" And hearing aid put a stop to that right away. Great show for you tonight. If you all have never been here, but do you know this is our 9th New Year's Eve show? Our 9th show. Amy Beth Roby is here. She's our Opry sweetheart. Been singing since she's 4 years old with the golden one here. And tonight she's 14 years old, and she's going to come out and show you her talents. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, put your hands together. Please make her welcome Miss Amy Beth
Katie's sitting on the roof on the porch, watching the chickens peck around. There ain't a whole lot going on tonight in this one horse town. Over yonder, coming up the road, in a beat-up Chevy. wanted to do Billie Dean's song called Somewhere in My Broken Heart.
It's kind of neat. I was upstairs a while ago and Roxy said, if anybody's got an empty seat, said raise your hand. Then she came back and she said, has anybody got 2 seats together? Nobody raised their hand. Somebody was going to sit together. So I said, is anybody not happy with the one you're sitting with? There's several hands raised on that one. I was going to move them, put somebody else by them, but I let it slide this time. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, right.
Special for you. You know, on card number 10, it tells my worst jokes. They combined 5 little stories all here in one, and I guess they didn't want me to tell them again because I told it on them. And so, y'all take a listen to these and see if you all agree with the guys. Like, for instance, the night I told the story, I said, Roger's wife went out and got one of them home improvement loans, and she come home and she gave him the money and she said, here, move! He didn't mind. That's
True
good.
story, Goldie.
And of course, the time that Dusty, first time he'd ever hitchhiked in his life. And of course, he got beat up right away because he was using the wrong finger. I think that's pretty good. Are you remember that time? Y'all remember that time? Now, this is a true story. Randall, he was in a hurry trying to get. He was going from Whitesville, you know, trying to get to Owensboro. He's on his way to work, and he pulled up behind this woman in this great big Lincoln Continental. She must have weighed about 300 pounds because that Continental was leaning over about like this, maybe 400. Could have been 500. She was a big big woman. And she's poking along. He was trying to get to Owensboro, and he was in a hurry, and he kept laying on the horn like that, you know, just kept on laying on the horn. Said, hey! She stuck her head out the window, and she said, pig! He stuck his head back out the window, and he said, you mean cow? So he stepped on the gas, and he went around that car real fast and hit a pig. Had the worst time in school of anybody I ever seen in my life. Poor thing. In the second grade, he fell in love with his teacher. Oh, yeah. Of course, there was such a big age difference. You know, he was 11 years older than she was. You don't want to keep it. I got it down here not to keep it. And of course, I love it that time. Remember when Carlton, you know, he's been out of school for a long time, but decided he wanted to go back to school, and he loves bird watching. He just loves bird watching. Well, he decided he's going to go back to school, and there's this 6 weeks course, and he's going to take this course in bird watching. So first day of school, he gets in there with his little notebook and his piece of paper, and he's sitting down at his desk. There must have been about 15 of them in that class. Teacher come in, she passed out these sheets of paper, and she said, all right. She said, here's all these pictures of these bird legs, and said, I want you all to look at those birds' legs, and I want you to identify each bird, and please write it down. Carlton jumped up and said, that's too hard. She said, I said, look at the bird's legs, and write down each name of the bird underneath the legs. He said, I said that's too hard, I can't do it. She said, I'll have you to know you'll get an F. She said, what is your name? He stood up. He rolled up his breeches legs, and he said, you guess. That's not fair, is it? Keep that. Go that way. way, hasn't she? Well, I thought it would be real cute tonight because, as I told you earlier, Amy started singing with me when she was 4 years old. And that was 10 years ago. And her little sister, Alyssa, is now 4 years old. Alyssa beat her though because Alyssa started singing when she was about 3 1/2. And tonight, she's brought her little sister with her, and she's gonna sing a song together with her that Amy and I recorded. It's called Me and Little Andy. Would you please make welcome Miss Alyssa Roby? Come on up here, darling. Well, hello. Boy, don't you look pretty tonight. Santa Claus good to you? Did you get that Corvette you wanted?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, that's great. Little Barbie Corvette, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's great. You been riding in it?
Yeah.
Where do you ride in it at?
Outside.
Outside. That makes sense. I guess I should have known that. And you're going to sing for us tonight. You know this is the end of the old year, don't you? And just in about 3 hours and 20 minutes, it'll be 1992. You made any resolutions for the new year?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Would you tell us what they are?
Well, I don't usually know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. That's good. I don't usually know either until I sleep on it, so it's not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, me and little Andy.
Somebody at my door knocking. I wondered who could be outside in such an awful storm. Then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms. Before I could say a word, she said, "My name is Sandy, and this here is my puppy dog. His name is Little Andy." Standing in the bitter cold in just a ragged dress, I asked her to come in, and this is what she said. Ain't she got no gingerbread? Ain't she got no candy? Ain't she got an extra bed for me and little Andy? Patty cake and baker's man, my mommy ran away again. And we was all alone and didn't know what else to do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. Jolly horse going to the mill pond, can we stay all night? If you don't love us, no one will. I promise we won't cry. London Bridge is falling down. My daddy's drunk again in town. And we was all alone and didn't know what else to do. I wondered if you let us stay with you. She was just a little girl, not even 6 or 7. And that night as they slept, the angels took them both to heaven. God knew little Andy would be lonesome with her gone. Now Sandy and her puppy dog won't ever be alone. Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and little Andy?
She's gonna do another one for you before she before she leaves the stage. And this is a Barbara Fairchild song that Amy also recorded when she was about this age. And it's called the Teddy Bear Song, guys, if you will. She wants to thank you for it. Hey, pick a number, guys. Somebody pick a number. What do y'all think? Let's get rid of one. Let's get rid of one. What do you think?
13.
I ain't got number 13. No, you can't see them. Don't look at them. Pick a number, Randall. Number 2. Randall picks number 2. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is one of our best stories.
Oh, it is.
You guys, I can't believe this. Let's see what you all think. All right? There was this man, and then you was going to sing, by the way, next. There was this man who decided he wanted a new suit. He'd never had a new suit before in his life. Y'all gonna love this story. And so he went to the tailor, had him a new suit made. He went in to get it fitted, and when he came out of the dressing room, well, the sleeves was a little long and the pants were a little long, but the tailor went to so much trouble to make that suit. He said, look, buddy, he said, all you gotta do is just pull that sleeve right up there where you want it and hold it. He said, but what about the other sleeve? He said, it's easy. Pull that sleeve right over and hold it just like that. He said, but what about my pants legs? I said, look, pull it right up there, right where you want it and hold it. The other leg too? And he said, pull it right up there where you want it and hold it just like that. He said, now isn't that great? So the guy paid on the sidewalk. And one looked over at the other and said, oh my goodness. Said, look at the shape that poor man is in. The other one said, yes, but don't his suit fit real nice?
I can take it in.
Okay. Every time two fools collide, that's me and you. You want things your way, oh, but I want them mine. Now we all know just where it's wrong. How can love survive? We keep choosing sides, and it's so the pieces every time two fools collide. You let blame on me, and I blame on you. Why do we keep finding fault in everything we do? How long can we keep right wrong? The soul comes right, and who picks up the pieces? get to celebrate the new year together. And of course, you know, at midnight, now we start counting down. Charlie keeps an eye. He's got a new Mickey Mouse watch he got for Christmas. Oh, he just loves it because he's getting to where he's got to hold it way out like this, you know. And he told me, he said, I want a watch with great big numbers. So I went and got him a great big old Mickey Mouse watch. Got great big numbers on it, and he just thinks he's the coolest dude that ever lived. So y'all be sure and ask to see his Mickey Mouse watch on your way out. Anyway, he's going to do our countdown. Then at midnight, see, now I hope you come with somebody that you really think to light up, because we get to kiss the person that we're with. Now, if anybody has any problem with kissing the one you're with, if you just all raise your hands, we'll try to find you somebody you would like to kiss. So, looks like we got a lot of trouble here tonight. There's trouble in River City. Well, I'll tell you what, we won't even get into your personal marriage till the third half of our show, okay? We're going to get started on the second half, because I tell you what kind of girl I really am. This song just tells it right here, guys. Here we go. You ready? I had to spray my nodules. Well, I'm the type of girl who likes to roll around where pretty boys are. You know that I'll be found. I hug them and I kiss them. To me, they're all the same. I hug them and I squeeze them. You're right, man. Y'all are far. Is that where it is? Yeah, that's it, guys. Knock it off. We gotta do something different. We can't box Dusty in no more, evidently.
Oh, yeah.
It makes a glare in the audience. We can't go any further back because there's an alley back there. We can't build it any bigger. That's right. You know you can't do that, honey. You can't play and us take you in at your house. We want to look at your smiling face all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Take your hat off and wave to the audience. Glare, 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 glare. That wasn't it. Can I tell one more story before I bring the Tates out? 10 worst jokes of the year. Pick a number, pick a number, pick a number, pick a number. Number 6, number 6. Oh, guys, I think this is one of my favorite. I cannot believe you all do not like this story. There was this priest, and there was this nun, and they was in a snowstorm. So they decided they better bed down for the night. They was in this cabin. Whoa! This ain't that kind of story. So the priest, he found him a sleeping bag, so he curls up in it, and the nun, she got over on a cot and got her a blanket, and she laid down. They was about to go to sleep, and she wakes up. She says, "Father, it's so cold. Could you get me a blanket?" So he got up and he put her a blanket on her, and he lay back down, zipped himself up back in his sleeping bag. About 30 minutes later, she woke up and she said, "Father, I'm so cold. Can you get me another blanket?"
No.
So he got up and he got her a blanket, and he covered her up, and he laid back down and zipped himself up in his sleeping bag. And about 30 minutes later, she woke up and she said, "Father, I'm still so cold."
Oh, no.
He said, "Look," he said, "we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and nobody will ever know but me and you. Let's play husband and wife."
Oh, no. No.
His timing is so good. Let's play husband and wife. And she, "Okay." He said, "Get up, get your own blanket." Ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing talent night at Goldie's Opryhouse for the past 9 years, and that's where you see the likes of Alyssa, Roby, Natasha, Neely, and so many, many people. If y'all remember, Marty Brown came to our stage for the past 7 years, been singing, writing his songs. There's another artist named Billy Dean, used to be Harold Dean. He's a superstar now. These folks all started out right here at Goldie's Vessel Opryhouse. There's 2 guys from Breckenridge County. I promise you, if they ever get that break that they ever deserve, these guys are headed for stardom too. Would you please make them welcome from Breckenridge County, the Tate Brothers!
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a good Christmas.
Yeah!
We're going to kick it off with what Billboard magazine said was the #1 song of the year. Goes like this, yeah. Now rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready on the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like a rocket since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song before you drop that quarter. Keep on banging on. You got a heart-broken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Before you spend your money, babe, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. That was an old Keith Whitley song called Don't Close Your Eyes. I know you loved him long time ago. I'm here in your arms. You still want him, I know. Darling, this time, when memory dies, when you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him. It's some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Honey, I've been a fool, holding on all this time. I'm here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. I keep hoping someday maybe you'll see the light. Just hold me tight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him. It's some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. We're gonna go back a little ways for an old George Jones classic. Y'all ready? I feel tears welling up, falling deep inside my heart's full of big cries, and the stab of loneliness, sharp and pain. I may never stray. You might think that I was taking it hard when she wrote me off with a call. But don't you wish that I had the song wrong, and I'm not regretting that county call. Now the race is on, and here comes pride at the backstretch. Heartache growing to the inside. My tears are rolling back. Next thing song I want to do for you is one of Charlie Daniels' latest songs called Simple Man. I ain't nothing but a simple man. You call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but there's things going on make me mad down to the core. I have to work like a dog to make ends meet. There's crooked politicians and crime in the street. Son, I'm mad and I ain't gonna make it no more. Tell our kids to just say no. When some panty waist judge lets a drug dealer go, snap them on a wrist, then he turns her back out on the town. If I had my way with people telling no, I'd take a big tall tree and a short piece of rope, hang them up high and let them swing till the sun goes down. Hey, you know what's wrong with the West today? People done gone, put the Bible away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. The good book says it, and I know it's true. An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. I'm the kind of guy who wouldn't harm a mouse, but if I catch somebody breaking in my house, I got a 12-gauge shotgun waiting on the other side. Don't go pushing me against my will. I don't want to have to fight you, but it darn sure will. If you don't want trouble, then you better just pass me on by. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't no excuse for the raping and the killing and the child abuse. I got a way to put it in all that madness. Just take them rascals out in the swamp, put them on their knees in time to the stuff, let the rapids and the bugs and the alligators do the rest. You know what's wrong with the white day? People got to go with the Bible away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Good book says it, and I know it's true. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. Watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man.
We're going to do a nice slow song for you now. It's one Travis Tritt recently released. It's his brand new one, by the way. It's called Anymore. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold this hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer wait. My resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating like you alone, and I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds the candle anywhere next to you. My heart can't take the beating, not having you to song I want to do for y'all now is an old Merle Haggard song. It's called Silver Wings. Silver wings, shining in the sunlight, gold ring hinges, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings, shining in the sunlight, roaring engine, headed somewhere in flight, taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Take it, boy. Silver wings, shining in the sunlight, roaring engine, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings, slowly fading out of sight. What I'm gonna do now, Goldie, what's up?
David Swope.
David Swope when we do this song, just for David. This song is, I wrote this song about my dad. And Dad is a workaholic type fella. We live on a farm, grew up on a farm all our lives. And Dad was one of these kind of fellas, when we was out in the field, you know, it'd be time to go in and eat. And he'd say, oh, you know, we'll just work a little longer, you know, work till 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening. Afternoon, we'd be tired, you know, and hungry, ready to go in. He's one of these type of people always say these old time sayings like, Grandma was slow, but she was old. Stuff like that. So this is a song about Dad. Don't worry about the horse, just load the wagon. I've heard that before. How can we get this job done with your hind in a dragon? If you don't hurry up, son, we won't get the job done today. That sounds like something Dad would say. If somebody told you to jump off the bridge, would you do handle your old man, then son, step to it. Don't do as I do, boy. Do as I say. That sounds like something Dad would say. That sounds like something my dad would say. He loves us all in his own crazy way. He is always there letting me hang. He'd do that for any man. It's not time for lunch, though it's 3:30, dark death. When are you gonna turn loose of your mom's apron string? You're gonna have to grow up, son, one of these days. That sounds like something Dad would say. That sounds like something Dad would say. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. And be careful out there on the road tonight.
Thanks, boys. The Tate brothers, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of their band? We're so glad they could stop by and visit with us tonight because Greg plays with another band. If y'all get a chance, you're out sometime. He plays with the Rampage Band, and he sings with a little gal that's right now doing the midday program on WBKR 92.5 on your FM dial, Karen Woodley. They do a great job together. So I just wanted to throw that in. If you ever get a chance and you want to hear some more of Greg Tate, you just hop right to it because he does a great job. Well, Roger, guess what? You remember? No, I'm not mad at you again. No. You get to pick the number this time, but, see those four sweet little ladies there on the third row? From Indiana? I don't know what it is. You turn them on, evidently. I don't know what is it?
Why are they laughing then?
Well,
I guess it must have been the funny way I was walking.
Number
don't you look at none of them. Okay, pick one.
5.
Number 5. Let's see what it says. By the way, y'all like my outfit I got on this time? I want y'all to know, I did not get this at a garage sale, where I generally get most of my stuff. I did not get it at Walmart, where I buy my eyelashes.
I know where you got it.
Where?
Frederick's of Owensboro.
I want you to know the guys and girls in my band shipped in and got me this for Christmas. Woo! Didn't they do good?
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 5. Y'all didn't like this one? I love this story. You all judge this one, would you? There was these two guys. They was riding their horses, and they was out in the middle of the, what the desert?
Prairie.
Prairie. That sound like horses there.
Prairie. On the plain.
They sure did.
Plain.
On the plains. It was a prairie. Well, it was a plain prairie, okay? They argue all the time. He likes rock and roll, he likes bluegrass, and I'm gonna tell you something. I have the hardest time. My kids are bad, but these are the worst two guys I've ever been with. Just like two kids up here on stage. Anyway, let's do that again. They're what?
Gully.
No, wasn't a gully.
Gulch.
No, a goat. No, a plain prairie. We got that established.
Right.
Two horses riding. One of the guys looked back and he said, "Oh my gosh, then there's an Indian back there." The other guy said, "Oh goodness, how big is he?" I said, "Well, he's about that big." So they kept on riding, they thought they'd outrun him, I guess. They kept on riding. But while later, the guy looked back and he says, "He's still back there?" He said, "Yep." "How big is he now?" He said, "Oh, about that big." But they kept riding faster. He turned around and looked again and he says, "He's still back there?" He said, "Yeah." "How big is he now?" I said, "Gosh, he's this big now." He said, "Well, shoot him." He said, "Tate, I've known him since he was this tall."
back.
I stole that from Randall. I did. Now we got a request. Now this is kind of an unusual type of request, and especially if y'all don't know a whole lot about country music, and I assume most of you do. Carlton Day's a good songwriter. He's had a lot of his songs recorded by Mel Tillis. This next song, he'd love to get it recorded, but just don't think it's gonna happen.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
But most of these country music people, they write about things that actually happen to them. Somebody said to me one time, if you run a country music record backwards, do you know what you get? I said, well, you get your house back, your wife back. Because that's usually what. Well, this song is probably the most unusual country song that y'all have ever heard. But like I said, it was a true story, and Carlton is going to explain it to you exactly how come he was to write this particular song. And explain, I was real good in arithmetic at work. I mean, at school. At work. I mean, English at school. I get it right in a minute.
You're gonna learn what this song is about.
What?
You're gonna learn what this song is
You're going to learn what this song is about. I don't think that's the right technology there. Or whatever it is. It's kind of like...
I keep trying to get out of singing this song. I tell you what I'm gonna do.
What's that?
I'll let y'all vote. I've been singing this song how long? 4 or 5 years now.
Oh,
Off
it's
and on.
7 years. Is
I've
what
been, well, not wanting to do it every time I did. But if y'all will applaud real loud for not hearing it again, I'll never do this song again.
Oh! Well, let's wait till this is over. Is that mic exactly
But
where you wanted it?
if the applause dictates that I shall do it again, well then I have to. Huh?
Is that right where you wanted
Well,
it?
it's all right for this
Okay.
song. It's okay for this one.
Okay.
As Goldie said, this is a true song. It's very touching.
Yes.
Sad, as a matter of fact. The band was going to church one Sunday afternoon. For those of you who haven't heard this sad story, and we were on the Pennyrile Parkway. We're going down to Ashland City, Tennessee,
That's exactly right.
for a gospel jam session with some of the people from Mel Tillis's publishing company and other
Exactly right.
entertainers down there at Ashland City Baptist Church.
Right.
On the way down to Pennyrile Parkway, somewhere between Madisonville and Carlton, we were riding along there minding our own business in this little van, and I looked over, and here went another van, right down the Hammer Lane. And in that right front window of that van was a sight I will never forget.
Well, I wish I'd have seen it, I'll tell you that.
Well, you were looking at it from the wrong angle, I assume. But anyway, Goldie wasn't there. She wasn't in our van. We were getting mooned, and this thing touched me. This scene touched me so. I came home the next day, and I was out working, and I stopped at a Wendy's restaurant, and I just got one of those little yellow Wendy's napkins, and I wrote this song. I played it for her, and she said, "You got to put that on the show," and Fran's just been on there ever since. Now you can get it off by your proper applaud, or
This is number 11.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Me number 11, right.
Moving on to Fiddle. Driving down the Pennyrile Parkway, headed on down Tennessee way. A van full of happy people on a Sunday afternoon. Well, don't you know it surprised us when another van pulled up beside, and there in the right front window we saw a big bull. Oh, well, we tried with all of our power, but they was doing about 90 miles an hour, and they left us there on the highway like we was sitting still. Now I don't know much about anatomy, but I know a little something about astronomy, and I've never seen a moon like that in the sky, and I doubt it ever will. When the moon comes up,
When the moon comes up
on the Pennyrile Parkway,
on the Pennyrile Parkway,
it'll light your way,
it lights your way.
mile after mile.
Mile after mile.
There's something kind of funny,
But it's something kind of funny.
full moon ride,
Full moon rising.
the man in the moon
What's the man in the moon?
got a crazy smile. mooner's identity. All we saw was a big rear entity, and it looked like a Cabbage Patch doll staring at us through the glass. Now there ain't no way I can name it, just one way to explain it. Some stranger just went by and up and showed their class. When the moon comes up, Pennyrile Parkway.
On the Pennyrile Parkway.
It'll light your way.
It lights your way.
Mile after mile.
Mile after mile.
There's something kind of funny.
Oh, there's something kind of funny.
Full moon ride.
At the full moon rise.
The man in the moon.
There's a man in the moon.
Got a crazy smile. Yeah, the man in the moon.
Yes, the man in the moon.
Got a crazy smile.
You want to keep it? They liked it. I'm sorry, but they liked it.
Thank you so very much. You're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. We've got another sweet little gal that's in our audience tonight. We've asked her to come and sing with us, and she's gorgeous. She's 5 years old. And ladies and gentlemen, she's going to sing for you tonight. Her name is Natasha Neely. And Natasha, if you will, honey, come on down. See, Natasha's got her road manager with her tonight. Little Jonathan is here. Jonathan always makes sure she gets on stage, and that's her little brother, and he minds the road for her. And she comes on up here and she does her job. Get her on up here, John. That's right. Get her on over here so she can work. Thank you, John. We appreciate that, John. Thank you, John. Oh, here you go. Hi, sweetie. What are we gonna do first?
Rocky Top.
Woo! Rock it up, Tennessee guys! word means, do you? I don't know why I even bothered to use it. I just thought it sounded kind of important. you know. I guess resolutions is like if you say, well, starting in the new year, I'm gonna lose weight. Starting in the new year, I'm gonna save money. Things like that,
Starting in the new year, I'm gonna lie my head off.
But y'all those in the balcony didn't hear that Randall said, starting in the new year, I'm gonna lie my head off. You speaking for me, I understand that. I caught it, Randall. Wasn't near as funny as when I said it as when you said it. You gonna sing for us again? God bless America. And Randall too.
Heaven help, Randall.
Heaven help Randall.
God bless America again. You see all the trouble that she's in. Wish her pretty face dry her eyes and then God bless America again. God, I sure do wish you bless America again. You know, like you did way back when it all began. You blessed her then, but was just kinda took for granted and never did ask again. So just hold her hand, God, that's all. And it's just a stumble. Please don't let it fall. God bless America again. You see all the trouble that she's in. Wash her pretty face, dry her eyes and then God bless America again. You know, I don't understand everything I read here, but what's wrong with America? You don't have a lot of book learning. I guess there's a lot of things you don't understand. Let me say this, God. She's like a mother to me. And all I am and ever hope to be, I am to you and to her. Wash her pretty face, dry her eyes and then God bless America again. God bless America
Is that fantastic or not? You are marvelous. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll see you back in just a little bit. You think you can stay up till midnight? Huh? You stay up at midnight? You don't stay up at midnight normally, no?
No.
Yeah. But just for tonight? Okay, great, because I want to get you and Alyssa back up here in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Let's give her another nice hand. Oh, baby. You sit on her until I get ready for her. I'll have her back in the next half, all right? He takes care of that situation. That's all there is to it. We got some requests here we want to do, and the ladies in the third row there, they wanted to hear Desperado also tonight. And Randall, we had a little request for a little bluegrass, so you might be thinking along those lines of bluegrass music. Kansas is the bluegrass capital of the world. We don't have no barbecue to give you, but boy, at midnight when we let you go, we're gonna send y'all home with coffee and donuts. Oh, and there's one lady back there, she's going, I'm just scared to death, I'm not gonna get a donut. So I'll tell you what I did, honey, I went up there and I got a dozen of them, and I went, my. So, me and you's got a dozen to split. Okay? Pick a number.
You keep putting them back.
I know it. Pick a number. Donnie, pick a number. Number 3! Let's see what number 3 is. What y'all think number 3? Oh, wait a minute. This is one of the best! I can't believe you all are just terrible. There was these 2 guys. Y'all listen to this. There was these 2 guys, and they was driving along, and it started raining, and y'all, here come the office rain you've ever seen in your entire life. It got so bad, they didn't know whether they was going to make it to the next town or not, and they couldn't find no place to pull over. Well, the more they drove, the harder it rained, and the rain just was so hard that the water started rising. I mean, they couldn't see the highway. The water was coming up. Flash flood warnings was everywhere on the radio, and it was just awful. And the water got up to their running boards, and they was just looking for any place to stop, and they come up on this farmhouse. And at this farmhouse, they knocked on the door, and they asked the lady, could they come in? She said, sure, come in out of that water. Well, they got inside just in time because that water was rising so fast, they was up on the 2nd floor. And they was looking out the window, and this guy looked out there, and he said, ma'am, ma'am, there's a hat going back and forth out here in your front yard. She said, Allison, don't worry about that. Said, my husband said he's going to mow the grass today, come hail or high water. Got no taste. Well, we're going to keep that one. Thank you for letting me keep that one, Lord. I prayed about that one. I'll tell you. Now, today is my grandmother's birthday, Goldie. And, no, Goldie, my grandmother's birthday was Thursday. Was Thursday? It was. Okay, so it's last Thursday. Today's what, Tuesday? Soon be Wednesday. We only got what, an hour and 50 minutes? And it's going to be 1992. Hope y'all did everything you wanted to in 91 because you ain't got much time left. And I'm going to tell you what, there ain't a whole lot of room in here to do it. What a crowd! What a crowd! Wow! I'm wondering about, you know what, we must have drug out some of them other stories I used to tell. That probably went over a lot better. That's some kind of crowd they got here. Anyway, she's what? My grandmother's birthday was Thursday. She's 22 and holding. Lord, I ain't never been a grandmother at 22. Hey, she's another lying her head off right down there. Honey, I'll tell you what, you just cute little thing. If you want to be 22, it's quite all right with me. That's right, that's the way I feel. I say you're as young as you feel, and I feel like I just got out of high school. Feel like we was on our first date, honey. You remember that, don't you, sweetheart? You and your little Mickey Mouse watch. You remember our first date, don't you, honey?
Oh, yeah.
You remember when you picked me up?
That's where it all started, yeah.
Oh, it was so nice. He picked me up. He was so good looking. And I thought, boy, this is going to be great. We was driving around for a little while. And you know what he done? He sure did. He pulled down the old dark road and he stopped that car and turned the lights out. I know some of y'all's been there. So now here's some ladies in the back. Maybe they're in the balcony. I don't know. Y'all be careful on that balcony up there. I know Jenny Clemens and Ruth Ann Hughes is up there for sure. Well, anyway, I said, honey, I can't believe this. He said, you want to get in the back seat? I said, well, I'd rather stay up here with you. Well, y'all know what happened as the night went on. We did end up in the back seat. And we had much more and got back there, and you ain't gonna believe this, but a state trooper come along and shined the light right on us. He said, what y'all doing back there? Charlie said, nothing. He said, what y'all gonna do back there? Charlie said, nothing. He said, what y'all thinking about doing back there? Charlie said, nothing. State trooper said, here, buddy, you hold this light and let me back there. Proposed to me. Of course, it was more of a deal. He said, honey, I got a deal for you. He said, you need a sound man and I need a babysitter. How about it? I said, well, the best offer I'd have, so I took it. He took me on a honeymoon, told me he's going to take me to Nashville. thank you. I really need that. We giving away any hams tonight?
We certainly can.
Oh, well,
If you'd like to.
I may do a hee-haw contest here in a little bit. We may give away some hams, some field, Kentuckian, and natural juice.
Then told me to tell you, by the way,
yeah.
if you just start saving your cups, you were gonna get charged for the next.
Okay, I certainly will save it. Put my name on it, as a matter of fact. I'll save that.
All right.
You're that new director of the River Park Center, aren't you?
As a matter of fact, I am.
That's what I heard. Roxy Witt, that's who that is. She also does our newsletters, and if y'all ain't on our mailing list, you see her, she'll mail you out one. We're getting ready to send out a new one anyway. Thursday it goes out. Your name, address, and phone number. She'll even put the stamp on there for you. You don't even have to pay for it. Ain't that cheap? That's cheap, but it's cheap, as a matter of fact. Well, you know what happened? We decided he's gonna take me to Nashville on our honeymoon. We was going down the Green River Parkway. We passed a second toll booth. He pulled over on the side of the road. I thought, uh-oh, this is the way it all started. He laid his hand over on my knee. Oh, yeah. And we just sat there. I said, honey, we're married now, and you can go a little further than that. So he drove on to Nashville. He's a tough old boy, I'll tell you that. Loves that Mickey Mouse watch. Loves that Mickey Mouse watch. I thought for a while he's kind of desperate, and I think I'd like to sing this next song for him too. It's called Desperado. But it's especially for you 3 sweet ladies, 4 sweet ladies. Is it fifth one, she with you too? Oh, okay, just 4 sweet ladies. She wants to be included. She's a sweet lady too. Make it 5. You like Roger? Make it 6. Okay, you like, the whole row minus this guy over here. That's the one guy in the row. Every one of them wants it. Now don't you be grinning at them, though. They won't be able to hold their composure, okay? I mean, it gets kind of scary when you get that close to them singing in their ear, you know. Keep it cool now, Roger. I'll sit down over here. It's for you, honey. You and these ladies up here.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Been out riding fences so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, and I know you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you hurt you somehow. But you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. You should be just as able. Being part is always your best bet. It seems to be the fine things have been laid upon your tables, but you only want the one you can get. Desperado, you know you ain't, you know you're. Your pain and your hunger is driving you home. Your freedom, oh freedom, just some people talk. Your reason walking through this world all alone. But your feet get cold in the winter time. Your sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the night shines from the days. You lose the fire, your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Down from those fences, ain't no place to get. It's raining, oh, but then the rain comes up to find you. And let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love for it's too late.
One more story I want to tell. I got to say 3 for the last part here. Okay, guys, I got 1, 4, 8, and 9 left. What do you think, Carlton? Pick a number. 1, 4, 8, and 9.
Number 8.
Number 8. I love this story. I love this story. I realize it's kind of old, but I love this story. There was this guy. He didn't want to be married to this woman no more. So he decided he's going to call up Artie. Now, Artie is a hit man, and he just blows people away, you know. He calls up Artie, and he said, how much you charge me to get rid of my wife? I said, I just do it for fun, charge you $1. He said, well, I'll tell you what, she goes to Kroger every Saturday morning, drives a blue car, get her right there in the parking lot. Artie said, no problem, gave him his $1, and that was it. Saturday morning come. He's at Kroger sitting waiting on that little blue Chevy to pull up there, and I want you to know 3 women piled out of that car. He said, for heaven's sakes, I forgot to get the description. I don't know which one's her. He said, but, you know me, I just do it for fun. He said, so I'll just get them all 3. I want y'all to know, old Artie choked all 3 of them, choked them to death right there in the Kroger parking lot. And the next morning, the Messenger and Enquirer newspaper headlines read, Artie chokes 3 for $1 at Kroger. It's okay. Win a few, lose a few. That's all right. That's okay. Randall, you ready to sing? The bluegrass for these nice folks, being the bluegrass capital of the world. Randall and I are members of the IBMA. Matter of fact, y'all are all members, because I initiated Goldie's Opryhouse into the IBMA, so we're all members. How about that? Initiated, is that the right word? Huh? IBMA, International Bluegrass Music Association. What'd you think it was something for old folks?
I thought it was the 3rd row there.
No. Hey, you know, I don't even talk about stuff like this.
Just kidding.
Have you ever sat and watching TV at night and you just talk about BMs? I guess that's what you was referring to. It's stupid. I say stupid. I mean, it's kind of funny, though. You know, I was in there one night, you know, I was watching National Now, and this woman pulled up in this car, and her husband is sitting right next to her in the seat. She's at this red light, and she looks out the window at the television commercial, and she said, where will you be when diarrhea strikes? I mean, who wants to hear that stuff at midnight? You're sitting there trying to go to sleep. I'm not going to tell you the other one I saw. I'll tell you, that was so disgusting. I mean, I couldn't believe that was on television. But I mean, I've already started. I hate not to finish something I start. But there was these, now this is the truth, and there was these 2 animals, and they just kind of backed up against each other, and they just doing this, you know? Have you seen that commercial? It said, don't let the itch get you. And then they had a picture of this elephant up against a rock. And then it describes the cream you ought to use. And I said, this ought to be taken off TV. I can't believe I told it on this show. But sometimes bothers everybody. And sometimes
While he's visiting over the holidays, we sit down at Mom and Dad's. Dad asked me if I wanted to hear a joke. So, well, I kind of looked around to see who was around. I said, yeah, I guess so, Dad. You know, Dad goes off deep end sometimes. He said there was this fella dialed up the phone and called one of his buddies' houses. He dialed it up, and phone started ringing. He heard a little boy pick it up on the other end. He said, hello. He said, "This is George. Is your daddy there?" "Yes." "Well, can I speak to him, please?" "He said he's busy." "Well, is your mama there?" "She's busy too." "They're both busy? What are they doing?" "Said they're looking for me." It will be panic on the soul outside where I wandered when I was away. And I wandered on to the place I call home when those blue ridge hills were far away. Oh, I'd love to see old King John in those blue ridge hills I did know. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away, my blue ridge mountain home? My thoughts wander back to that round chapel shack in those blue ridge hills far away. My mother and dad are laying there to rest. They are sleeping in peace in there. Oh, I'd love to see old King John in those blue ridge hills I did know. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away, my blue ridge mountain home? I've turned to that old cabin with a sign. I'm gonna get the day go by. When I die, won't you lay me with a pick my resting place upon the hills of mine. Oh, I'd love to see the old King John in those blue ridge hills I did know. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away, my blue ridge mountain home? Far away, my blue ridge mountain home.
Thank you, Randall. I like your story too. That's a good one. I may have to write that down for next year. I love that kind of stuff. If y'all are celebrating, did anybody ever get married on New Year's Eve? I don't guess anybody ever did anything like that, did they?
Not me.
Well, not you. Well, if y'all celebrating anything, anybody got a birthday or anything like that, be sure to write it down and let us know about it, because we'd like to sing a special song to you. We're going to take a little break after we do this request. There's a fella sitting all the way back there by the light booth, and he said that he'd like to hear Bridges and Walls. It's an Oak Bridge Boys song. And I appreciate the request. He said his wife went out and bought him the record by the Oak Bridge Boys, but it just wasn't good enough for him, so he had to hear Goldie, so that just really done me good. So I took their $5 and I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna sing it for you, but I want to do it in the A chord, guys. Can I do it in the A? Okay. We'll do this, then we'll take a little break and let y'all get yourself something to eat and drink. We'll be back with the third half of our show. Got some people in the audience who want to sing for you. Vicki Carter Dial will be here in the third half. And we have got some crazy things planned. 3 more stories, plus we're gonna ring in the new year. We got balloons, and don't forget, be sure to sit next to somebody you want to kiss. Well, we'll get you paired up in case you buy somebody you want. We'll work that out. Okay. Don't even get into that right now. I'll fix that for you. Some friends you cry for, you I would die for. thing, so we'll be right back. Don't y'all go away. Okay? He just got more Rapper Jacks. Y'all want a video of tonight's show? Y'all be sure to stop and see me. Leave your name, address.
Roger Smith and Amy Beth Roby with Alice in the Stream.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I said I think that you were the fine truth cold. I was lost inside. We got something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain at the beat of my heart. We got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All the love we feel needs a conversation. We're riding together. Making love with each other. Islands in the street. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. Without you, if the love was gone, everything is nothing if you got no one. You just walk in the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing. But that won't happen to us if we got no time. You don't be loving when I know when I am the message is clear. This could be the year of the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, I will hush you never. We started out as one, in love forever, we can ride together. Making love with each other. Islands in the street, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other.
Hey, Lucille.
Lucille, here.
just messed it up. And it's just kind of embarrassing to the guys in the band. Matter of fact, they walked right off the stage. The guys, I made a promise before I come down here tonight, I'm not gonna mess this up. There's this Miss Snake, you know. She had 2 baby snakes. You know, snakes hiss in the pit, right? That's what they do. They hiss in a pit. They live in a pit, and that's what they do. They hiss, you know. They hiss around all day. Well, Miss Snake, she was going to clean out the pit, and she decided she didn't want them hissing in the pit no more. She told them to go outside and hiss. Said, now, if y'all get tired of hissing in the yard, y'all go over next door to Miss Potts' pit. Yeah, y'all can just hiss over there in Miss Potts' pit. Well, they went outside, and they was hissing around, and they got tired, so they went over next door to Miss Potts' pit, and they was hissing in Miss Potts' pit, and Miss Potts came home to the pit. She didn't want them hissing in her pit. She said, you get back on over there to your own pit and hiss. So they did. They went back home. Mom Snake, she just mad. She couldn't stand. So I told y'all to go outside trying to clean the pit out. She said, what are y'all doing back over here? I said, well, we was out in the yard hissing, and we went over next door to Miss Potts' pit, but Miss Potts didn't want us hissing in her pit. She said, get back on over here to your own pit to hiss. So, Mama, that's what we're doing. We're over here hissing in our own pit. She said, that just makes me say, that burn mad. Said, I can remember when old Miss Potts didn't even have a pit to hiss in. I've done things this past year I'd never do again. And some things I did, I would do again. But one thing that brings into my mind the most unique thing I ever did in my entire life, and that's when I went on that African safari. Oh, I went on an African safari. I went so far into the jungle. So far into the jungle. I went so far into the jungle that I'm going to tell you folks right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't scared of nothing. There I was out in the deepest, darkest part of Africa. And I was on this great big elephant. And I was going through the jungle. Boy, I tell you what, I was going through the jungle and running through the briars and running through the brambles. I was going through the bushes where a rabbit wouldn't go.
Down Mississippi to the government to go. Hey!
What happened?
I filled my britches.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Anybody would have if a lion would jump at them. My goodness.
Oh, I don't mean then. I mean just now when I went,
I'm gonna do a song called Love Can Build a Bridge. You walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet. To share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. join the tribe. I will give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize that it all begins with you and me. Love can be between your heart and mine. Love can heal its best. Don't you make me sigh. Don't you make me sigh. When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything. We believe us in the power. Between your heart and mine, love can heal everything. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Yes, I do. Love can heal it all. Love and all because between your heart and mine, love can heal everything. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Yes, I do. Love can heal it all. Love and all because between your heart and mine, your heart and mine, love can heal everything. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Baby Beth Roby, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hey, we got 3 more jokesters here. We got to get rid of these suckers here. Okay, guys, what do we got left? What do we got left? We got joke number 1, joke number 4, and joke number 9. What's it going to be?
Number 1.
Number 1. Am I going to let him pick?
Yes.
Number 1?
I can pick one.
No.
Number one.
Wait a minute, guys.
Number one.
I said,
Number one.
I said number 1.
I know, but I said,
And he said number 1.
but I said I'd never tell this story in public.
Number 2.
I said I would never tell this one. That. I said I'd never tell that one. What? What do you think?
It's New Year's Eve.
It's what?
New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve?
This isn't public, this is a New Year's Eve crowd.
Get up here. Yes, get up here. Get up here. No. It's okay. It's okay. I just feel I don't want to be all alone if I'm going to tell this story. I have never told this story from this stage. And I haven't, I've just done this in private with you guys. Yes. I can't believe y'all nominated this one. Oh, I'm going to tell you something right now. I won't even let the audience judge on this because I think it's the worst joke I've ever heard in my entire life. And after I tell it right now, I'll never tell that one again. This preacher was on visitation all the time. I haven't told the punchline yet. Don't laugh. Preacher was on visitation all the time and his wife got lonesome at home. I wish y'all had to put this one on here. So he decided to go to the pet store and he'd get her something to keep her company. Nobody else is laughing. Just instant. So he asked the guy, said, you know, I'm gone a lot. He said, I'm a preacher, I do visitation. He said, I'd like to have a nice animal for my wife. The guy said, I got just the dog for you. He said, watch this. Rover, John 3:16. Rover goes over to the Bible, turns the pages, and there it is, right there. The guy said, this is amazing, I want that dog. Took it home to his wife, said, honey, you're gonna love this dog, keep you company. He said, smart dog too. Said, watch this. Said, Rover, John 3:16. Rover went over there, turned to the pages of the Bible, and there it was, John 3:16. I cannot believe y'all want me to tell this story. Settle down.
Yes!
Settle down. So the wife said, well, honey, that is great. I love this dog. Does he do any other tricks? Preacher said, I don't know. But let's find out. Said, Rover, sit. Rover didn't do nothing. I haven't got there yet. Preacher said, Rover, roll over. Rover didn't do anything. I know. Preacher said, Rover, heel. Rover went, oh. So ironic about that? You had never heard me tell that before, have you? Neither had Roger. Well?
Yes, but I had a cold when I walked in here. Now I feel great.
Did you see the way he was acting? He needed somebody to lay hands on him, I'll tell you that. I never in all my entire life ever. There's a lady backstage, and I'm going to bring it here. Now, this lady's been a special friend for a long time. She's introduced me to a lot of nice folks we've had at Goldie's Opryhouse, like the Whites, Jeannie C. Riley, and Lulu Roman, all of those fine folks. By the way, honey, Lulu called and said she's going to come down and clean out her swimming pool. She's mad at you.
And I got to talk to her again.
Yeah. And Rox said she's real upset. But by the way, she is coming when? March
14th.
March 14th. Barbara's coming February the 1st, as well as Vicki. And next Saturday night, we got a real special treat for you because some of our folks from Friday night, we love to shine them on Saturday nights. And there's a fellow that's a senior at Davis County High School, and his name is John Brennan. He's here tonight. I'm going to ask him to sing a song for y'all in a minute. But he's going to be our special guest on Saturday night along with Tara Noel. And these folks both went to Davis County. And I'll tell you something. It does me more good than anything, especially on Friday nights when I see all these young people come down here to Goldie's. Here's two of them sitting right over here, Dusty and Darvin, 7 years old, 8 years old. Dustin, his wife, 9. You're 8 and he's 9. Does me more good for these kids and their mamas and daddies to come down here, families get together and do this on Friday night. Y'all just missing a treat, I'll tell you what. And besides that, too, get in for the price of one on Friday night, and that's cheap. So, Saturday night, we're going to feature John Brennan. I'm going to get him up here to sing in a minute, but first, before we do that, I'm going to bring out Vicki, Vicki Carter Dial from Nashville. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give her a great big hand.
I'm up past my bedtime. Oh, we got to fix this mic.
Roger, she don't need this mic. That's a good thing, because I couldn't get it unscrewed to turn it down. She's plugged in, Roger. Here's your brain, honey. Donnie said she's
plugged in, so therefore she doesn't need this microphone. But you need to go get plugged in.
But thank you anyway.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to help.
I appreciate that. Randall, is that a new guitar? When did you get that?
Just this evening.
Just this evening.
That's beautiful. Did you get that for Christmas, brother? Y'all like Randall's new guitar?
Wait a minute, Myrna is Roger's wife. What do you mean Myrna gave you that? That's right.
Don't ask.
You know, it don't matter. We're friends.
It's a pretty expensive gift.
She what?
She just happens to be rather generous.
Well, Myrna, that's awful sweet of you.
Will you buy me one?
He is so bad.
Really nice. I bet Roger wishes he had a guitar like that.
I do, the rest of the week.
Oh, y'all are, it's an honor, huh?
We share.
I'm gonna sing now, is that all right? I want y'all to watch Nashville Now this Friday. Vicki Bird is on, as well as Barbara Fairchild. But Vicki Bird's gonna sing a song that she and I wrote, and I want to do it now. It's called I Might Be Crazy, But I Ain't Blind, okay? Woo! I'm just playing Randall's guitar. I don't understand this guy.
Oh, no. You gonna play our drums?
You don't want me to do that. Hi, Goldie.
This lady handed me a note that says, trash bags, toaster cover, rubber gloves, stocking stuffers, toothpaste, and toilet paper. She said, not that side, the other side. Oh, I see if Roger knows that.
I don't get it.
It was her grocery list.
Oh,
She was handing me a request. I was reading the wrong side. That's what it was.
I see.
How was Ralph when you left him?
He was all right. His book went number 3. Can y'all believe that?
Are you serious?
I said it's because all the country music artists are buying it to see if they're in there.
Yeah. Do you have a copy? Is he giving away any free
Are
copies?
you kidding? Not even for Christmas.
Are you kidding?
It's being a miser.
Ugh. I thought maybe.
I'm going to tell on him.
I think you should.
Everything I know.
I think you should.
Both things that I know.
Start now, would you?
Wow, this is pretty. Honey, did you see this new guitar that Randall has? life. That's what you can have it. Gave me his guitar. Can you believe that? Oh, Roger, you're always wanting to be like Randall, and you know it. Get back over there. I want to dedicate this to my honey. I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I'll beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one. If you must cling to someone, now and forever. Roger, Charlie. Let it be me. It's too close to midnight. We ain't got nobody sitting next to me. Each time we make love, I find complete love. And without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you love me. Let it be me. Play it once, honey. Each time we make love, I find complete love. And without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you love me. Let it be me, and that you love me. Let it be me.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do Put a Little Love in Your
Oh,
Heart.
and do I know this song?
Of course, I've got the cheat sheet right here.
Oh, good. It's about 40 minutes to midnight. You know what's gonna happen, don't you? Is that nobody sitting next to him? I thought just in case the bells rung, I'd
What are
be
you
sitting
doing
there.
in
Well,
case like
you
that?
get to kiss whoever you're with. See, you with somebody, ain't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. See,
My husband.
at 12 o'clock, see, Charlie be counting down 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and the closer it gets, you get to kissing. But I asked, was there anybody out there that didn't have nobody to kiss?
Well, how many did you find?
Well, is anybody out there that don't have nobody to kiss?
They say it depends on who's gonna fill the spot.
Well, let me ask, Donna, you got somebody to kiss? Donna, did you bring somebody with you to kiss at midnight? Not yet. You think he might be here?
Okay. He may or may not. He may or may not. We may have to have a volunteer for Donnie. And Sue, let's see, yours is playing, and we may have to have another volunteer. Right? You got somebody to kiss at midnight, don't you?
Yeah, and Randall does too.
And Randall does too?
Larry, would you come down?
Well, Dusty, what about you, honey?
If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with.
Okay, we'll need several volunteers for Dusty, because his wife's not here tonight. I think Donnie's wife's here. I think I saw her, so you already promised.
I've heard about parties like this going on.
Yeah, and Randall. Randall's cat here? No. Oh, Lord, I guess you did.
Larry, come on down.
Yeah. Larry, take care of both of them, can you? Well, what about you, Carl? Jane's here, isn't she? Oh, good. And of course, me and my honey, we used to get together about midnight too, so that'll work out real good. So at midnight, y'all be thinking about what you're gonna do, and everybody gets to kiss. And if you don't have anybody, just raise your hand. We'll find you somebody. Okay? You're gonna shake hands.
You're funny.
Yeah, he's been funny tonight.
You know what? I wonder, Charlie, have you figured those numbers out yet?
Which numbers was that?
Well, what happened, Goldie, was, you know, Andy and I always stay with you guys when we come up here. And Charlie swears up and down he's going to claim us as a dependent on one of his taxes. That is, if he can get our Social Security number. Well, I wrote my Social Security number down for him, but I scrambled it. And I told him if he could figure it out, he could claim me as a dependent. And if he didn't get that right, he could try it on the Kentucky Lottery. So
not bad. That's good.
Have you figured it out, Charlie?
He's probably looking at his Mickey Mouse watch.
Yeah, I've got it all squared away now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I tricked Andy into telling me what the Social Security number was. But that was pretty easy. I baited him with a ham sandwich. And the Kentucky Lottery will have his puppy closed up next week because I'll be a millionaire.
I heard that.
Hey, honey, you'll be sure to keep an eye on the time, won't you, honey?
Oh, yeah, I got one back here I got to kiss before I go down there.
Honey!
It's Audrey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was Randall.
Randall's over here.
No, it's Larry.
Okay, Larry!
Goldie, you know where I just got back from?
Where?
Mexico.
Yes, I know that.
We went down
I forgot. Faith Mission, tell us about it.
Well, we went to Del Rio, Texas, and Barbara Fairchild was with us, and Jeff and Sherry Easter, who are a gospel duo. And we worked at a mission for about a week, and we passed out all the toys that Goldie's Opryhouse raised money for, and we passed out a lot of stuff. We had 3 church services, and over 900 people were there each service. Pouring down rain, one of the services, and they came in soaking wet, and we just fed them a hot meal and passed out everything that you guys helped us buy, and we appreciate that.
Oh, that's so great. That is great. That is great.
We're going to do a song.
Okay, go to that. Did I sing anything on this?
You sang the little punchline.
Okay, good.
You sang
That's
all
all
along.
No, you sing, and I'll just throw something in whenever it feels good.
I'm scared of that. This guitar makes me more coordinated. for me. I can't you come and walk.
If all y'all ain't got someplace to go after the show, I didn't tell Charlie, but y'all welcome to go home with me. I mean, Vicki and Amy's going home. Miss Sunday school class going home with me. And there's a special song I want you to sing to them when we get there. She writes a lot of gospel music. As a matter of fact, she's got a song right now that's on the heirloom tape. That's what, number what?
It's number 4 in the bookstore.
Yes. So she ought to get one of them nice checks come February. That's why I want her to come back up here in February. She can take me out.
You know what? I was thinking of Papaw for Christmas.
You thought about Papaw for Christmas holidays?
You see, when I go to Goldie's, Andy and I, that's my husband, we sleep in her guest room.
I got this 20 by 20 picture of my dad on the wall.
And he looks at us.
I mean, he's an old retired Baptist preacher, and Vicki said
he
this.
stares at us.
It's kind of unromantic, and
he knows when we are sleeping. He knows when we're awake. He knows when we've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Papaw is watching.
wait till I turn this hearing aid up.
Turn it up.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, I heard her.
Huh?
I heard her.
Did you like that song?
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's some guy in the back insists me and you sing too.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do that?
All right.
Y'all do it.
You want me to do it now?
Go ahead.
Well, stand up.
Do it, Papaw.
What we gonna sing? You know Jesus Hold My Hand?
Probably.
Put the D chord and just hum a few bars with me. Okay, we'll do it. We used to sing, see. I was raised in Baptist church. I mean, we talk about hellfire and brimstone. This boy preached us a hot, I'm gonna tell you, burn you if you got too close. And he's 85 years old, he still runs his finger right up my nose. 58, no, that's backwards. 85. He'll run his finger right up my nose every once in a while. Now, you shouldn't do that. I don't want you doing that, you know. So he's still pretty good about that. But we used to sing these old gospel songs, and we loved every minute of it. This one we used to sing back and forth on the way home from church. We'd go every night of the week, you know. And then the preacher would always come home with us on Sunday. We'd have fried chicken. That's why I look like I do. Look like 100-pound potatoes in a 50-pound sack.
That's why you feel like you have to feed us.
That's
the
right.
whole time we're there. She'll wake us up in the middle of the night. Time to eat some more. I don't need it.
I already got breakfast cooked when we got home. It's breakfast pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we got banana pudding on top of that. I'll be a really sweet night, I'll tell you that. Give me a D chord. As I travel through this field from there is a friend who walks with me. Leading me back to the singing sounds that rise to Calvary. This would be my precious Lord, He's taken to you the best I can. For I need the heart to guide and find blessed Jesus hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I will find with you
that was wonderful. Yeah, I got one more.
All right, go ahead, you do that.
Here's an old song Papaw probably knows.
Going up right that room tonight, stay.
What?
Going up right that room, my room tonight.
He wants something going up for him.
I'll be there, and I know you'll be watching. See, he tries to intimidate me from being romantic.
Right down.
Guess what, honey? It works. We got a Hector now.
Jesus, keep me in the
it's midnight, y'all bring them out so we can see y'all kiss too, okay?
All right. Well,
Thanks a lot, darling.
Thank you.
Speaking of gospel music, we wanted to do a couple of gospel tunes, and I just spotted a young lady in the audience that I love the way she does Crawl All the Way to the River. Guys, can we do that in about an E-chord? Huh? Can you handle that? I'm ready if you are. You ready, honey? You heard stand up. Let's do it, guys. Go. Anybody by the name of Bill Boswell? Yeah, he's up in the balcony. He's having a birthday, January the 2nd. Somebody to kiss? He got somebody to kiss, Bill? Oh, well, Donna was just asking. She didn't have nobody. I was just checking it out, okay? And let's see who else is having a birthday. Stephanie Hicks. Stephanie's having a birthday. I don't want to miss anybody. Here, let's do happy birthday to those folks, okay? Give me an E-chord. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. And to you, Bill, Bill. What else I got in here? I got the old trash bag here. I know what I was going to do. There's this little young guy out here song with the Garth Brooks hat on a while ago. Did I drop that? Thank you, honey. What's that say? That says happy birthday, Stephanie. Thank you, sweetheart. What's your name?
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. You like the show? How old are you?
5.
Good. Anything in particular you want to hear?
Rudolph.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's what she wants. That's what she gets. Give me an A-chord, would you?
Come on, Goldie, it's me.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer Rudolf, right there. That is what that, thank you, so welcome, honey, anytime. Anybody else got a request? Try to stump the band if you can. Where's that guy with the Garth Brooks hat on? I saw him over there. Where's he at, huh? Maybe we'll get out of here. Hey, you might know how they go the wrong way. I'm going that way. Hey, do that song. What do you want to go on today? Oh, good. I like this one. Ooh, Is anybody sitting there? Well, I don't want to move y'all's coats. That's okay. Oh, I just sit here for a minute. I guess you're gonna kiss him, aren't you? All right, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Go ahead. I can eat in a rub. I ain't never sat on a front row before. I like it. You doing okay, honey? Good. You look 22 to me. I'll tell you that. You celebrating anything? That's good. We're about to run out of songs, that's why I say that. And if you don't hurry up, I ain't gonna get to tell my other two stories, though. Pick a number, 4 and 9. No way! What, I think that awful?
Goldie!
What?
Shut up!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody's going out, having fun. This is staying home, having fun. We get over house and set me free. Oh, lonesome me. That mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know that I can have some fun and paint the town. The rustic moves mine and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. But I bet she's not like me. She's out and dancing, flirting with the boys and all the songs. I still love her so. Brother, don't you know? I found her right back here in my arms. There must be some way I can't lose these lonesome blues. Get about the past and find somebody new. I'll lose everything from A to Z. Lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out and facing free. Flirting with the boys and all the charm. I still love her so. Goldie, don't you know? I found her right back here in my arms. But there must be some way I can't lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I'll love everything from A to Z. Lonesome me. Lonesome me. Lonesome me.
Oh, is that not the best thing since mashed potatoes, huh? John, let me ask you something. You got somebody to kiss? Your mom? That's good, honey. Good old American boy, that's what I like. Okay, I think that's great. I've never tried to pick his mother's voice. Never. Hey guys, we got about 14 minutes, Charlie? Is that about right, 14? 13 minutes? Okay, pick a number, 4 or 9. 9. 9, number 9. The guys don't like these. I put 3 and 1 here, or they did rather. Why they don't like these stories, I'll never know. Did y'all hear the one about the mortician? Had 2 cars? His and hers. Okay, I understand that one. Well, this woman went and opened the refrigerator door, and inside the refrigerator there was a rabbit. She said, "Good Lord, what have you done in my refrigerator?" The rabbit said, "I'm a Weston." What do you mean you're Weston? This is my refrigerator. He said, "Yeah, but ain't this a Weston house?" Okay, they didn't like this one either. See if y'all do. This old man, this old woman sitting in a rocking chair, and they's a rocking. He looked over at her and he said, "Honey, whatever happened to our sex relations?" She said, "I don't know. We didn't even get a Christmas card from him this year." Okay, I got one more. I got one more. We might as well go ahead and do it. And I think this is probably one of the cutest ones that ever was. There was this guy. This is number 4, by the way. Number 4. And that's it. That's it. That's my 10 worst jokes of the year, according to the band. There was this, she wanted to know if you did old-time rock and roll. That's what was on the back of that.
10 years ago.
Toothpaste, toilet brush, tissue. That's toilet tissue. Did you ever get any? Because if you didn't, I ain't going home with you. It says stocking stuffers on here. Did you put the tissue in the stocking stuffer? Is that what that was? And rubber gloves, what was they for? And then of all things, a toaster cover. For crying out loud. And trash bags. That's the strangest list. And it come to $35.48 for crying out loud. This man, this is my last one. This is the worst joke of the year. And I'm gonna ask the band members' wives to come down here because we're gonna sing a special song to them. There's this guy and he's driving down the road, taking a Sunday afternoon ride, and he ran over this poor little old rabbit. Right there in the middle of the highway, mashed that little rabbit flatter than a flitter. Guy stopped his car, got out, looked at that little rabbit just flat as a flitter, like I said. I repeated myself, but I needed to repeat myself on that particular story. Anyway, he went back up to his car and he got this can out of his glove compartment. He went back there in the middle of the road and he picked up that poor little flatter than a flitter rabbit. And he picked him up and he sprayed that little rabbit. And that little rabbit began to twitch. Came back to life, just like that. That little rabbit started hopping and a waving and a hopping and a waving and a hopping and a waving and a hopping and a waving until he got plumb out of sight. Guy throwed the can up. No, it was a rabbit. He don't do that. Guy throwed that can over in the field, got in his car and took off. Farmer was sitting on the tractor. He just couldn't believe what he saw. He said, "I wonder what that was." So he got off his tractor and he went over there and he picked up that can. You know what it was? Hair restorer with permanent wave. You can tell it's getting late. No appreciation. No appreciation. Carlton, could you have Jane to come down, please? Donnie, where's your Kathy? Come on down here, honey. And then Randall, poor Randall. Myrna?
Come on, Larry.
Oh. And Myrna, come on up here with Roger. And Dusty, you ain't got nobody either. You and Randall hold hands. Sue, you and Donna hold hands.
Randall's been winking at me all night. I'm going to take him up on her here in a minute.
I did get a note back there a while ago. I meant to read it. It says, "Dear Donnie," dear Goldie. Dear Donnie, isn't that funny? Dear Goldie. Said, "I think Donnie is the cutest one on the stage." That's what it says. That's why I brought your wife up here. Oh, listen to this. It says, "I'd like to get to know him just a little bit better after the show." Are you hearing this? I'd like to get to know you a little bit better after the show. And it's signed, Love Larry. Oh. Okay. back there running the sound. And then we have, of course, Mike Roby over here running the lights for us, and his sweet little wife's right down here. And Mike, you can come down here with your sweet little wife. You want to do, that's okay. Okay. Whatever turns your crank. I mean, we got about 5 minutes, but I'm just going to have Roger sing his love song because it was a request. And then we got another song to do before we bring the balloons out. All that stuff. Anyway, I just wanted y'all to see us with our families together. And Josh, he's up there in the where the spotlights are. We had to cut him off because he was causing problems here. And my little Luke, he's spending the night with one of his little friends. And my girls, they didn't sing. The only 3 of them showed up tonight, so we'll have to do that again sometime. But anyway, Roger's going to do this love song. It was a request called. It's a Vince Gill song. Of course, you know Vince Gill's hotter than fire right now. Boy, it used to be hot. Matter of fact, the other morning I woke up and I said, honey, you won't believe what I done. He said, what'd you do? I said, I dreamed about Vince Gill. And it was so strange because we were in Florida. We were on the beach. But you know how dreams are. He took me to the Grand Ole Opry. I said he was a real nice man. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't touch me or nothing. He put his arm around me one time. I mean, he's a real nice man. He's laying there beside me. He said, oh, yeah. Well, did you see me at the Grand Ole Opry? I said, no, honey. I didn't. He said, well, I was there. I said, where was you? He said, I was sitting out there in the audience with Dolly Parton. I said, will you shut up? This is my dream. He said, no, honey, you wouldn't believe what happened. I said, I was not a good boy. It's terrible. Roger, would you sing that love song for us? Myrna, you're going to have to go over a little closer, honey. By the way, Myrna bought that guitar for Roger for Christmas. The red one that Randall's playing. All fooling aside. Okay. Bye. Vicki and Andy, come on out here. Did you sing this song for me? Honey, if we start getting close, you just let me know. We got about 6 minutes as far as I can have. We've done a lot in 6 minutes, too.
Bag lady here or what?
Looks like it, don't it? Sing, Roger, we ain't gonna have time. This is for all you sweethearts who've been married for a long time and crazy about each other, okay? Oh, Bruce made it.
Oh, I got somebody to kiss. Look at us. After all these years together. Look at us. After all that they've been through. Look at us. Still leaning on each other. If you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Look at you, still pretty as a picture. Look at me, still crazy over you. Look at us, still believing in forever. If you want to guitar.
Everybody start making clothes now. Y'all make sure you're putting the one you want to. Robin, you got Robert? Nancy, you got Andy? And Sandy too.
Chances are we'll go down in history if they wanna see how true love should be. They'll just look at us. If they wanna see how true love should be, they'll just look at us.
Hey, great job, Roger. Great job. I appreciate that. How's your time, honey? How's your Mickey Mouse watch say, huh? What's your Mickey Mouse watch say? Mickey Mouse.
We're late in Chattanooga,
Are you?
but we're early in Los Angeles.
About 2 minutes.
Oh, you mean I got 2 minutes?
I got 1 minute.
Oh, that's
Sure.
Well, we're gonna go for the Mickey Mouse watch. We're gonna go for the Mickey Mouse watch. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Mickey Mouse watch. Unless we hear whistles ahead of time. Let me remind you, we've got donuts for you guys and coffee, and it's free. And y'all just smile through up there and grab your donut. If you don't need it on the way home, that'd be fine with us. If y'all want to sit around and sit in here and talk, that'd be fine with us too. And I'll tell you something, it's been a great night for us. I hope y'all had as much fun as we had. And we do this every Friday and Saturday night. We just have a real neat time. So we'd like to invite you back to be with us. And what? Huh? Don't spill the beans yet. Oh, I thought you. They didn't do healing? What happened? Oh, well, that's okay.
That's how our body does when we get home.
Oh, yeah. I know, that's kind of like we had a peeping Tom. I said, honey, how do you know we had a peeping Tom? He says, out by the bedroom windows. How do you know that? He said, there was
1
throw
minute.
up out by the window. Throw up out by the window. I was in there, you realize. It's like that woman, the sneakers are taking its toll on her, you know, and she decided she's going to kill herself, and she said, somebody told her just take a gun, stick it to her left breast, and pull the trigger, and blow her kneecap off. Honey, what time is it now, baby cakes? What time is it now, baby cakes? 28 seconds. 28 seconds! I'll be able to get this.
22, 20, 5,